trying to get this I found this ice cream that they originally wanted, and I was telling the cashier that. And then I was just kind of like, oh wow, you know, that happened. And then as I'm doing the delivery, I was getting a message of how lucky this family is that they were blessed by an angel on Thanksgiving, and they don't even know it. They're never gonna know. Like, I'm not gonna send them a message and say, like, they didn't have it, but then I found it. I'm not gonna leave them that message. So they'll never know that they were blessed by an angel on Thanksgiving. And they were given exactly what they wanted on Thanksgiving. When there was no vanilla bean anywhere of any brand that they wanted. And the exact ice cream that they wanted, it was a gift from God. That's what I was getting. That this ice cream for this family, because I'm getting chills right now saying this under my jacket, my warm jacket, that would have never happened if I wasn't the DoorDasher delivering that. That it was like God's work. That I got that order, the Earth Angel, and that I'm working on Thanksgiving. It's 4:39 p.m. and I'm working on Thanksgiving, and I delivered that exact order to them, and they'll never know. So it's a message that we don't know how God is blessing us, when and where and how. Sometimes we'll just never know. We'll never know how blessed we are and how much we're favored by even the smallest things, like that delivery. You'll never even know. And it's just a beautiful message, and how, like, all the things that you want, that you're provided for, especially like on holidays and special occasions and things like that. Like, you don't know, like, who's intervening on, who God is putting in your path to deliver for you. And that I'm seeing that firsthand by doing this work, like God's work, because there's a lot of times that has happened with me, like that exact thing, like another dasher would have never put forth the effort that I put in, that they would have given up, that they wouldn't have never found that for you, and that it was hiding for a reason, because it was for you. It was just like so amazing. And it's just a miracle to be put in this position to serve is just very, like, special for me to see God's work, like, in action, to actually be a part of it is really amazing. And so I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and that I will be having my Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow with my family, because my daughter serves and is serving the elderly community, working. It's like, I think it's like a buffet dinner, Thanksgiving dinner that they have, and like a bunch of families come and they all eat in the restaurant, and she's one of the servers. So that's a beautiful thing. And she and we have our dinner the next day, so that she'll make it, that she'll be there, and everybody that can be there. And then my other daughter can be with her boyfriend's family on Thanksgiving, because they travel here from San Diego. So it's just a beautiful thing. And then I'm able to kind of like rest and recover. I'm emotionally exhausted and drained from just like everything, and physically, and just my work schedule and all of that. So I'll probably be making, like, I'm making like pancakes and bacon for my Thanksgiving dinner, because I was trying to think of like what I could make that would be easy and that we would have the ingredients so I wouldn't have to buy anything. But I'm at the store right now and I could buy some stuff, but I think I'm just gonna buy some turkey bacon. And I was gonna buy like pizza, but I don't think so. Like a frozen pizza. I just don't want to work, like, because I made a bunch of food before. I was gonna make like some mac and cheese, but I don't want to buy all the stuff to make it. I could, but I don't know if I want to do that. It's pretty easy, so I might do that. Because my kids will probably appreciate that more than like pancakes. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I'm going through this Thanksgiving. And so I hope you guys are having great Thanksgiving with all your family and that you're appreciating everything that you have, no matter how big or small, even that vanilla bean ice cream. Peace, love, and light. Bye.